Hello guys and welcome back to Reborn with Michael Watson. Today we're talking about brain and heart coherence. What is it? What does it mean? How does it help us? And how do we get ourselves into brain and heart coherence? Okay, before we go into that, I just want to say thank you so much guys for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe. I love making these videos for you guys. Also, I'm very excited to tell you about this biggest course I've ever made. It's called The Healing Factor. It's going to be available January 1st. You can pre-order it now on my website. It goes into all the modalities of healing and it helps you discover your individual process that you need to take to heal, because one size does not fit all. Remember that, guys. So you can use this course now to find the way that you need to heal yourself. So breaking it down into brain and heart coherence, let's not muck about. Let's talk about it. Firstly, what is brain and heart coherence? So the heart beats at a rhythm and it goes and it beats constantly at a rhythm. When we are in fight or flight or we're stressed, the heart beats out of rhythm. So it beats inconsistently. You know, think about it like a musician, like a drummer. So if we are coherent in our heart and we have got a natural rhythm going and the cadence is good, it's like this. Dum, 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 dum. If we do not have that sort of coherence in our heart, it might go out of rhythm. It might be a bit more like dum, 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 you know? And so it doesn't have that sort of wonderful rhythm going. What this rhythm does, it starts to actually create an energetic field and a pulse, and it sends a signal up to the brain that says everything's well. It's okay now. You can start to use the excess energy that we have now to heal, create, do things like this. As it does that, the brain starts to get into a coherence, okay? So it starts to get into this sort of wonderful state where it has electricity firing it all over the brain, almost like in a rhythm of its own. It's like the waves of the ocean. It's flowing, vroom, 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 flowing back and forth, dancing out the brain. The brain is firing all over at all cylinders. It's starting to have energy and connection. What this does, it releases a huge amount of energy into the brain, and it allows you to start to create a wonderful, almost magnetic field around yourself. So the heartbeat actually informs the brain that it's time and it's okay to be easy. The brain, as it relaxes more, gets into a wonderful coherence as well, where it's firing these wonderful electrons and electricity all over it, you know? And so it starts to get this sort of wonderful connection. What happens there though, the heartbeat and that rhythm and that connection between the brain and heart coherence starts to make the energy field that surrounds you grow. And this energy field has a power to it. It starts to interact with the things that are around it. It starts to interact with the other energy fields of people around you, animals, whatever it is that you come into contact with. It starts to send out a signal. Now, the beautiful thing about this is once you get into this place, once you get into this state of being, it means that you're in alignment. It means that you've put your body into alignment, and you can start to lay intentions on this energy, and it's amplified. Think about your sort of heart beating like that as the sort of amplifier of the signal of your thoughts. Your thoughts have an energy and they're a signal that you release out. And when you become brain and heart coherent, you increase the energy of the signal, which means that you bring back to you that thing that you're looking for a lot easier. But also the byproduct of all of this is that you feel at peace, you feel whole, you feel joy. So the brain and heart coherence is something that meditation really helps. It helps us to get there, but it's something you can experience just in the middle of the day when you feel absolute peace and you surrender to the moment. You see, brain and heart coherence happens when you're in the moment, when you're not thinking about the future or the past. It's when you're surrendering to the present now. Now, how do we get brain and heart coherence now? Okay, so how do we do it? A wonderful way to do it is through meditation, open focus meditation, often used by Dr. Joe Dispenza. So it's when you start to sense the energy of the space around you or sense nothing. Instead of having a laser focus, like when your brain waves are in beta and you're focusing on the thing in front of you or the person or the problem, it's the same one. It's opening your focus and it allows your brain to go into alpha and theta. Now, opening the focus, sensing nothing, I tend to think about it like I'm almost like widening my vision, literally opening my focus. So rather than looking in front of me, I almost imagine sensing to the sides of myself, and that's how I sense space. Now this allows the body to relax and go into homeostasis. Then the heart starts to find its natural coherent rhythm, which then affects the brain and brings the brain into coherence. Then once the two are connected, you increase the signal. And when you can lay that intention on that signal, you increase the power of that intention. What happens? Then you have the place for the healing or the manifestation, and that is what brain and heart coherence is. I hope this made sense. I'm trying to simplify these somewhat bigger conversations for you guys. So if you did like it, please like, share and subscribe. Comment down below. Do you think you get yourself into brain and heart coherence? Have you ever felt the true nature of it? What do you think brain and heart coherence feels like? Let's start a conversation. Thank you so much, guys. Take care and speak soon. And make sure to pre-order my #1 course, The Healing Factor. You're going to love it. Take care. Bye.